box out to Kinch. Kinch with a little step back three, dead on, and she nails it. Really nice move there by number 14, Anna Kate Kinch. Kind of faked like she was going to go on the drive and did the ever popular step back now. We see that folks practicing that regularly. She did that like she'd been practicing it, knocked it straight down. So 11-0 here in the early phase, not even halfway through the first quarter is going to necessitate a timeout for Coach Broyles and the Lady Blue Devils. So pretty impressive start here for the Lady Vikings. Been sharp on offense and defensively have not allowed a point. Although they, again, there's been some pretty good looks on the Unicoi end. They just haven't had any drops so far, but Tennessee has taken advantage of that. And now has jumped out to an 11-0 lead. So we expect to see some pressure here. Looks like Tennessee has coming out in that press. We'll see if Unicoi can solve this offensive puzzle. Will Hoyt and Moore on the front end. Top pass over the top beats Kinch. Inside. Good job there by Canner going straight up. There's Lingerfeld again. It's just 0 for 4 so far. Has had really good looks. Just has had no luck in those angles. Ball out of bounds off of Tennessee High, though. It's going to stay with the Lady Blue Devils. Triggered in here by number 5, Rush. Vidrio off the dribble. Nice move inside. Good move by Abigail Vidrio. Beat the defense there, put it up to the left-handed score. So the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils are on the board. Will Hoyt working singularly against this press. Does a nice job breaking that inside to Canner. He's got good position. Turns. Has a shot blocked, though. Nice job there by number 11, Tony. Stood her ground. Got a piece of that ball on the way up. We're going to have a Tennessee High foul, and that's going to be on Canner, which is Tennessee High's 4th team foul. So, again, both teams now in the bonus from here on out for the rest of the first quarter. Again, the fouls do clear off between quarters, so we'll go back to 0 fouls and build back up to 5 in the second as well. So the old days of the 1-and-1 are gone. Everything's a 2-shot foul. There's an offensive foul there by Tony. A little moving screen out top. Nice job by Will Hoyt sticking close to her offensive player. She made that a tough play. Ultimately drew the foul. Wilson's going to kick it in here. Into Will Hoyt. Both teams employing this kind of similar 2-2-1 style press, although Unicoi looks like theirs tends to drop back into more of a man-to-man style once you get that court. It's a really kind of slick pass there by Moore. I think it surprised Kinch a little bit, even though that pass is pretty much on target. Kind of a whip pass across half court. Nonetheless, turnover. It goes back to Unicoi. Kinch provides pressure out top. Continuity offense here through the high post for the Lady Blue Devils. Pass and cut off of that. Screen knocked down 2 Tennessee High players. They ran into each other. Here's Rush for 3. Off the rim, no good. Box out inside. Ball's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Oh, yeah. Nice job by Moore. And I think we had a little extracurricular activity there at the end. We're going to see a technical foul here called. Yeah, on a little frustration there as that got kind of physical underneath. We're going to send Will Hoyt to the line to shoot 2. So it was a jump ball and then a technical on that, and that was Lingerfeld that got the technical, so that actually does count as a personal foul as well, so that's her 2nd personal. Will Hoyt knocks down the first. Second one upcoming. Knocks that one down. So Tennessee High will have the ball. Goes back to the point of interruption, which was the jump ball. Will Hoyt knocks down a pair of free throws there on the technical, and Tennessee High will take over with just under 3 minutes to play here in the first. Addie Moore getting some extended minutes here, kind of playing off guard. She and Will Hoyt both really capable ball handlers. We've got high-level ball handling out there for the Lady Vikings in this case. Add more to the guard rotation. So Tennessee High, one of the hallmarks that Tennessee High has a pretty deep bench. They'll play 8, 9, maybe 10 gals here this evening. luxury that Coach Vance has, and what she's done building this program is the bench has gotten kind of deeper every year. So development's a big part. She deserves credit for that for sure. Wilhoit misses a pair that time, but Moore runs down the rebound. Nice job by her, good reaction. Kicks over to Tabor, out to Foote, who's got the angle, takes it up and scores. So 2 missed free throws, but a nice offensive rebound there by Moore. Here's a steal. Wilhoit takes it off the dribble there. Looks like she's going to be fouled there and is going to get back to the line to try to redeem herself after a couple of misses. Good pressure there by the Lady Vikings. So 2 more free throws for Wilhoit. Rattles that one home. Second free throw upcoming, and that one drops home as well. So a bit of an aberration there. Wilhoit's a really excellent free throw shooter. You're not going to see her miss 2 free throws very often. Good pressure here up front. Nice job. Moore was right there in the passing lanes, able to steal that. Reach in there. Foot's going to take it baseline, takes it up strong, and scores. Nice physical play right there by Kiana Foote. Was able to take it through some contact. Probably could have been a foul call there, but she ends up scoring through contact. A couple of nice buckets, one from the right side, one from the left side there for Kiana Foote, and Tennessee High's lead now swells to 17. So a little bit of a slow start for both sides, but Tennessee High's really kind of kicked it into gear here, and Unicoi just hasn't had any answers so far. Tennessee High picking up the pressure defensively also in the full court, which has bothered the Lady Blue Devils, caused a couple turnovers, and that's led to a couple of trips to the free throw line and a couple of buckets for the Lady Vikings. Again, number 12, Addie Moore, give her some credit. She's been really active so far out here, adding to that guard rotation for the Lady Vikings. Again, with Wolfenbarger out with 2 fouls, you'll probably see some extended minutes as we head through the second quarter. Ball over the top. Reach-in foul there by Foote, and that's going to send number 12, I believe, yep, it's number 12, Emma Jones, to the free throw line for 2. A little over-aggressive there on Foote's part. Maybe that's only the 4th foul. I thought that was the 5th foul. Guess not. Got a little ahead of myself there. So Tennessee High did have a foul to give. Move there by Rush to get free. Inside, kicked to the corner to Rogers. Nice drive by her in the paint. Cut off, though, by Kinch. Here goes Rush off the dribble, kicks out. Nice closeout by Moore to stop that shot from Jones from happening. And really nice closeout. Moore has both times really shut that opportunity off. Done a really good job moving her feet. There's a reach in and probably a jump ball. Yep. Great defense by individual effort there by Addie Moore, but really good team defense there by Tennessee High, cutting off all those drives. And really just not allowing the Lady Blue Devils to get a good look at the basket. So tie-up does stay with the Lady Blue Devils on this end. Kicked up over the top, and that's going to be loose. Moore's going to have a chance to run that down, and she does. She's got an angle towards the rim, kicks it up to Wilhoit. Nice unselfish play, but Wilhoit couldn't quite get the angle on the basket there. Pass came just a little bit late. And there's going to be the 5th foul. So Foote reaches in 94 feet from the basket, which you don't necessarily love under that circumstance, but love the aggressive play. That's going to be her 2nd foul, and that's the 15th foul. It's going to put Unicoi at the line on the other end. Yeah, Coach Vance giving the universal point to the temples, the universal be smart play right there. Coaching it up. You gotta love that. Love how aggressive Tennessee High is playing. Again, certain circumstances, get time and situation and position on the floor. It's a big deal. So, number 25, Katie Granger into the ball game as well, another regular contributor for Tennessee High. So again, another part of that deep rotation that Tennessee High is going to employ. Free throw was good, by the way, and so was the 2nd by Rogers. Cuts into the Tennessee High lead. Nice pass over the top by Foote. Found Kinch in the front court. Break that press. Nice ball fake by Foote. Gets loose. Little shot over the top is blocked. Nice play there by Rush. Knocked that away. Ball's loose. Granger's able to run it down. Pass, and then stepped in. Vidrio stole that. Nice block on the other end by Tabor, though. Great job by Tabor getting back on defense. Hustled that down and was able to get a paw on that shot. Nice play by her. Good hustle back by Janelle Tabor. And here in transition is Kinch, who buries a three. So a really nice transition sequence there by Tennessee High. Got a block shot on one end, got a push to the other, and then a step-in three in rhythm to Kinch. Steal there by foot. Wilhoit behind the back, slick move inside, left it short, but there's Granger. Looked like she got fouled, but no call is made. The ball's out of bounds. Back to the Lady Blue Devils. A lot of contact there, but no call. The ball goes back to Unicoi. There's Foot. That's going to pick up her third. That's that same concept of being aggressive without being overly aggressive. Coach Vance and saying the same type of thing. So that's going to send number 24, Abigail Vidrio, back to the line as Foot picks up her second foul. Vidrio knocks it down. Mazzy Wilson back in the ball game. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And she knocks down a pair. Number 30, Jayla Lanning, into the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. Pass in from Granger to Wilhoit, breaks the press with the dribble, kicks over to Wilson's got a good look at a three, and she nails it. Tennessee High shooting really well from the perimeter here in the early phase. Usually that's kind of the area where we've seen Wilhoit really excel, but she's been setting up her teammates really well. A couple of threes by Kinch. There's one by Wilson as well to knock that down. Nice move there by Vidrio. 5 to go. Wilhoit's going to push, see if she can't get a shot off here. The reach in and out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So really sort of a torrid scoring pace here for Tennessee High in the first quarter, 25-8. They lead Unicoi here. Big time scoring from just several of the Vikings there. I've got balanced scoring across the board. So we'll step away here for just a minute. In between quarters, we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to bring you second quarter action. Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Second quarter action about ready to get underway. Tennessee High basketball. Number 21, Abby Haga into the ball game for the first time this evening. Tennessee High gets the first offensive possession. Looks like Unicoi is going to switch to a little zone, which makes sense against this Tennessee High attack. Nice move by Granger inside, and she scores. Good recognition by Katie Granger there. A little head fake. Got herself to the baseline and beat the defense. Put it up off the glass and scores her first 2 points of the ball game. Inside move there, no good. Battle inside, and there's Wilson on the backside with the rebound. Scott takes it away and is going to push the ball up court herself. Good backside rebound there by Mazzy Wilson. Addie Moore is going to take over ball handling duties, give Wilhoit a little bit of a break after that first quarter. Kicks across to Haga, looking inside to Tabor. Had good possession, but a nice job by Farner to be able to fight around that and tip that away. Otherwise, that was going to be a layup there for Tabor. Inside move by Lingerfeld, blocked by Tabor. Nice play stepping in there. A lot of contact, but no foul call. So most of the contact there did look like it was initiated by the offensive player, but usually that gets called as a defensive foul. In that case, no foul was called. It was definitely all ball up top, but there was a lot of body contact. Granger with a little bit of a fumble there, but Tennessee High keeps possession inside to Tabor, back out to Moore, who's got a good look at a three, and she parries it. Tennessee High just shooting the lights out here this evening from three. It's a little bit of everybody. Got a supporting cast, all shooting the ball really well. Tennessee High kind of, like I said, showing off that depth that they have been cultivating here over the last couple of years. Three for Lingerfeld. Can't get one to go. That's 0 for 5 so far, but again, a rebound missed by Tennessee High. And Rush is going to line up a three, no good. Inside there, and ball bounced out a little bit long. Tabor is going to pick up the foul there. Second foul on Tabor. She's going to take a seat. Kiwi Cantor is going to come in and replace her. And number 14, Lainey Rogers, back in the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. Lingerfeld outside with another opportunity, and she finally gets one to go. She's kind of been dancing around it all night. Has had good looks. She's not been able to get one to fall, but she finally gets that one to go through, and that cuts the lead from 20 plus down to 19. So we're going to dip under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter after this possession. Moore pushes ahead, finds Granger. Back to her. Tennessee High sets their offense. Nice move by Moore, and a beautiful lay-in on her part. A George Gervin-esque finger roll, right, from about 8 feet. Really slick shot there by Addie Moore. Don't see that shot particularly often, but a great looking finish there for the Tennessee High guard. A weave action dribble handoff here for Lady Blue Devils. Finds Rogers open in the corner, and she buries it. Good offense there by Unicoi. Good looking shot from the corner there. Turnover. Vidrio's going to get that kick out back to Rush, who's lining up a three, and 5 quick points for the Lady Blue Devils. That turnover and that bucket off, that's going to be enough for Coach Vance to say, hey, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break here, call a 30, maybe stop this momentum. Again, still a 16-point lead for Tennessee High, but 5 quick points there for the Lady Blue Devils. Cut that, what was 20-plus point lead down to 16. So Tennessee High playing a lot of their bench here so far. You've got Wolfenbarger and Tabor both with 2 fouls. Will White played, I think, every minute in that first quarter, so she's taking a little bit of a break here in the second with this big lead. So again, some gals getting some minutes here that you didn't necessarily see in the first part of the season. But again, that's kind of how this thing evolves. The more you can dig into that bench and trust that second five, so to speak, to come out here and put quality minutes up, that's a luxury. But as we say that, we see Will White check back into the ball game. Kinch also back as well. Going to man the middle. Moore's going to line up a three from deep, and she parries that one. So the onslaught from three just continues here for Tennessee High. It's been a torrid pace from three so far. Overall, nice move inside. That was number 34, Faith Bennett, challenging Cantor, and was successful from that angle. Passing in front to Wilson. There's Moore, who got tackled from behind. Tennessee High will retain possession. Just the first foul on Unicoi here in the second quarter, as we're heading to the halfway point. Rogers coming back in is going to give Vidrio a break. That's Vidrio's 3rd foul. She's been an effective player here in the first half for the Lady Blue Devils, kind of all over the floor, both offensively and defensively, but she's going to have to sit here with 3 fouls. Moore into Will Hoyt, sizes up the defense, kicks back across to Moore, drives inside, finds Kinch. Just a little triple handoff action here. Wilson inside finds Cantor, who's got a size advantage there. But she's in the lane for more than 3 seconds. Never left the lane. I saw the referee counting there. It's going to be a turnover on Tennessee High. So Tennessee High back with that little full court press. Had some success with that in the first quarter. Create some turnovers. Nice job by the Lady Blue Devils taking care of business there. Into the front court. And Rush is going to line up a three. She hit one from there just a second ago. Couldn't get that one, but Lingerfeld's there to create, gather up the board. She puts in 2 to cut the lead to Tennessee High. Back to 15. Lady Vikings into the front court. There's Canner inside. She's going to work. Gets double teamed. Kicks back out to Kent. She has it go off her foot, but regains control. Here's Moore. Goes off the dribble inside. Nice move. Beat the defense, and she's going to get two. Moore being ultra aggressive so far. Offensively, he's been willing to take shots from the outside. Has driven to the basket at times as well, playing very, very aggressively. Gets herself to the free throw line. She knocks down the first. Number 42, Jasmine Jones into the ball game for Tennessee High. Another one of the new players this season. Been a front court rotational player. Moore misses the second shot. Tennessee High lead back to 16. Tennessee High with a straight man-to-man here defensively. Nice job by Wilhoit cutting off that drive, but it got a little too aggressive with the hands there. And going to pick up a little hand-checking foul. First foul on Wilhoit. Second team foul here of the quarter. There's Moore stepping into the passing lane. He's able to beat the defense, takes it up with the left hand, couldn't get it to go though. Nice job tracking back by the Lady Blue Devil defense there. Made that a tough shot. And they escape with nothing hurt after that turnover. Kick outside. There's Bennett for three, and she nails it. So Unicoi, in their own right, has started to pick up the shooting here in the second quarter. Starting to hit some shots from the outside. 3 or 4 threes already here in the second. So definitely a uptick in production on that end as they cut the lead down to 13, the closest they've been in a while. Foul there on Farner. That's her first. Team third, so one more to give for the Lady Blue Devils. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Wilhoit catches in the corner, finds Kinch inside. She turns inside, up on the rim, no good. Quite a bit of contact on that shot too, but nothing called. Unicoi looks to cut into this lead a little further. Open three again, and that goes down. So both sides really shooting the ball extremely well, particularly in the second quarter. Shots from the outside are dropping with regularity, and the lead now is cut down to 10. So Tennessee High had a lead of upwards of 20. There's Kinch, had a good look at that one, couldn't get it to go. One of the few misses Tennessee High has suffered here from three in the second quarter. Rush off the dribble. There's Bennett from the same spot. She just made a three, and she makes another. So Unicoi really starting to pour it on here offensively. Tennessee High's defensive rotation's been a little slow. They found a couple of weak spots, and three-pointers have been dropping here with regularity. Again, both sides have shot the ball extremely well, but the Unicoi here in this scenario has really, really picked up the pace offensively. Good ball movement, kind of in drive and kick action, and they've found really good looks throughout this entire second quarter. So 2 ticks under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And again, Tennessee High's lead's been cut by about 15 points. High's lead's been cut by about 15 points so far here in the second quarter. Big time offensive output by the Lady Blue Devils, really in the last about 4 minutes, mostly. So really, really strong run here by Coach Brandon Broyles and his crew has cut this lead significantly down to a manageable kind of 3-possession game when it looked like this game might be getting out a little bit out of control. Tennessee High, I believe, at one point had a 30-8 lead. So obviously, this has been a big run. Wilhoit has that shot blocked. And here comes Unicoi back into the front court. Rush, who's been one of those igniters here in the second quarter, brings it there. Bennett also shot the ball really well here in the second quarter. Kind of drive and kick offense has really been working for Unicoi. They get another really good look there, just left it a little bit long. Tennessee High pushes into the front court. Here comes Moore. Stops and pops, and she's fouled. Nice, really good, kind of underrated recognition there by Moore. She saw that the defender had gotten in position to take a charge. So instead of barreling in there and obliging the defender, which too often times happens, she recognized that, pulled up, and then the defender trying to block that shot got her on the arm. She ends up being the one shooting free throws. Knocks down the first. Second free throw upcoming. as we tick down towards a minute to go here in the first half. Moore rattles that one home. Tennessee High gets 2 back as they push the lead back towards 10. 9-point lead here with under a minute 20 to play. The man-to-man pressure here on that set. Bennett drives, double teamed. Nice defense there. Lingerfeld lines up a 3. It's long, no good, and there's a rebound there by Wilson on the back end. He's going to push into the front court. Kicks back to Kinch. He's going to find Wilhoit. We're going to see kind of a hybrid 1-3-1 style zone here by Coach Broyles and his crew. Man-to-man was definitely Tennessee. I was definitely giving them trouble with the man-to-man. The reach-in foul there is going to put, I believe, is going to put Moore on the line. That's the third foul on Laney Rogers. So Tennessee High in the bonus the rest of the way. Tennessee High with only 2 team fouls, so they got a couple to give here in the last 45 seconds if necessary. Moore, who just knocked down 2, is back to the line, misses the first. Second one upcoming. Emma Jones back into the game for the Lady Blue Devils. Second free throw for Moore is up and good. So back to a 10-point lead, 45 seconds to go. Tennessee High with that patented 2-2-1 pressure. Unicoi breaks it with ease on that particular possession. Tennessee High falls back into man-to-man. Nice cut inside by Lingerfeld, beat the entire defense there. That sort of cutting action has given Tennessee High problems. Not been playing that sort of help side defense and moving over there to get that shot. Nice inside move there. Jones stays with it, puts it up and scores. 3 offensive opportunities there for Tennessee High, and Jasmine Jones finishes it off. Bennett's got to look at a 3 to end the half, no good. And Tennessee High, which did lead by 20 plus, takes a 10-point lead into halftime. Never going to be upset with a 10-point lead, but Tennessee High looked like they had an opportunity to maybe run away with this. But the Lady Blue Devils from Unicoi shot the ball extremely well in the second quarter. Tennessee High shot the ball well as well, but some really excellent outside shooting by Coach Broyles and his crew has made this a ball game. So 41-31 Tennessee High at halftime. Believe we've got some dance squad action coming your way here, so you can enjoy that. We'll be back. Viking dance team, enjoy them, and then we'll be back here in about 10 minutes to bring you the second half between Tennessee High and Unicoi County.
Y'all know me, so we say oh shit.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. Second half action about ready to commence. Kind of a roller coaster first half. Tennessee High jumped out to a 30-8 lead, only to see that lead cut to 7 in the sort of waning moments of the first half. A couple of free throws pushed that lead back to 10, but as we start the second half, certainly Unicoi's got to be feeling a lot better about themselves than they were early on. We start the second half with a turnover, however, and Tennessee High pushes into the front court. Kiana Foot's going to line up a 3 from deep, and she buries it. So we pick up right where we left off as far as that's concerned. Both sides just shooting at a torrid pace. And there's Foot inside again. Gets the nice steal, but couldn't quite finish the layup. So Tennessee High coming out with some intensity. Forced a couple of turnovers and knocked down a 3 right away to begin the third quarter. Extending the pressure again. Foot and Wolfenbarger spent a lot of the time first half on the bench with foul trouble. Foot with 3 and Wolfenbarger with 2. But again, a lot of really good bench play for Tennessee High allowed them to push out that lead, but might have been a little bit of that inexperience as well that allowed Unicoi to get back in the game. Defensively, they definitely found some holes in that Tennessee High defense with some of their veteran starters on the bench. Nice move inside. Tabor tried to cut that off, was there a little bit late, and she's going to pick up her third foul. As Faith Bennett, who really came on offensively, is going to get herself to the free throw line for 2. She knocked down a couple of 3s in that that run, kind of in the middle portion of the second quarter. Cantor's going to check in. Again, Tabor picked up her third there. Second free throw for Bennett. Shot is up and good. So maybe one of the few surprises is the fact that Tennessee High's leading scorer, Addie Wilhoit, has been more really effective in a kind of a setup role. Got quite a few opportunities at the free throw line. Made a couple of buckets, but did a really good job of getting her teammates involved in the first half. Let's see if she ups the sort of shot attempts here in the second half. But again, her team's still up 12. Pushed in the front court. Wolfenbarger sizes up the D, kicks across to Kinch, goes inside to Cantor. Nice look across to Foot, who drives inside, lost it, and looked like she was trying to wrap around there to Kinch, but lost it out of bounds. Passed up a pretty wide open 3 after she just made one. Maybe thought she was going to be able to drive in and get, but a good job by the Lady Blue Devil defense, kind of cut off that drive. Tennessee High with that pressure. We're going to 1-2-1-1 style here. Over the top, there's Lingerfeld. Kicks across, and there's Moore there to steal. She's been really active defensively. She's got her hands on quite a few passes and had multiple steals in the first half. There she finds Foot from that same spot, who's going to line that one up this time. No good. And Moore runs down the rebound. Foot's going to go off the drive. Lost it. And it's a turnover. Lingerfeld comes up with it. Here comes a rush. Rotation over to Jones. Nice job by Wolfenbarger to cut that drive off. And there's Moore again with another deflected pass. Vidrio and Tony into the ball game for Unicoi. Pretty heavy guard rotation there by Coach Brawls. Used that pretty regularly in the first half. Lingerfeld off the dribble. Nice job there by Foot to cut that off. Nice move inside by Rush. Could not get it to go. Cantor's there to sweep the boards. Goes Moore on the push, kicks ahead. Wolfenbarger goes off the dribbles, got a lane to the bucket, takes it inside and scores. Nice job. Good hit ahead there by Addie Moore. Kind of allowed Wolfenbarger to use that space. And she was able to get to the rim pretty easily. Nice job there by Cantor with playing to verticality. Went straight up. Good inside move there by Vigil. A little Euro step to get herself free. She cuts the lead back to 12. Wolfenbarger trying to break the press on her own. But good hands there by Unicoi's defense. There's Moore again, stepping into that passing lane. She's going to try to take it all the way, and she does, but couldn't get it to go. Foot's there, though, to clean it up. And puts Tennessee High back up 14. The pace has really picked up here. It's kind of turned into an end-to-end ball game here. A little bit of a track meet. Both sides really trying to pressure and force the other team into quick shots. Works there, but Bennett stays with it. Kicks the ball back out to Rush, who lines up a three, and she nails it. So Tennessee High couldn't get the rebound there and start their own break. Rush was able to grab that, stepped into a three. That's her third made three, I believe, since about the middle of the second quarter. So she's also been part of that process in terms of Unicoi really shooting the ball well from the perimeter. So we're already halfway through the third quarter. The pace has been quick. There goes Moore off the dribble. Inside, passes to Canner. Was there, couldn't get it to go though. Had the angle. Nice pass there by Moore as well to find her, but she couldn't quite get it to go. Here's Wolfenbarger is going to get that steal on the back end. So a little bit too ambitious there by Unicoi. And here comes Moore pushing back to the other end. Wolfenbarger kicks across, but nice job there by Rush to sniff that pass out. So both teams playing a little bit sloppy here in this last little bit, with the pace being a little bit too quick for either side. Quick shots and turnovers have been kind of the name of the game. Nice job there by Canner cutting that shot off. Inside, Foot doing a good job of moving her feet. Bennett inside, steps through, nice move. Couldn't get it to go, and Moore runs down the rebound. She's going to push into the front court. She's got some numbers here. Kicks across to Kent, who's going to line up a three. No good. Canner was going to probably get a little push there. Leaned on the player with the inside position. She's going to pick up the foul. Both sides kind of with their hands on their hips. That pace was pretty torrid there for about this first 5 minutes. Not many stops and a lot of up and down action. Tennessee High's 13-point lead as a result. We're going to tick under 3 minutes here, very likely, on this possession. More of a zone press this time around for Tennessee High as they fall back into the man-to-man. Mazzie Wilson into the ball game for Tennessee High. Here comes a little scissors action for Unicoi off of that. Rush inside, kicks out. He's got Bennett in the corner. She's made some shots from there. Couldn't get that one to go. And a nice job there by Rogers getting inside position. She's fouled. It's going to stay on this end with the Lady Blue Devils. Second foul on Will Hoyt. Third team foul. Something to keep an eye on there. Unicoi's yet to commit a foul here in the third quarter. There's Bennett inside. No help on that scenario, and she's able to take it all the way to the rim and score. Cuts the lead down to 11. There's Wolfenbarger. This is going to be the first foul picked up by the Lady Blue Devils in the third quarter. Wolfenbarger beat him to the spot. Tony's going to pick that foul up, her second. Ball into Will Hoyt. 1-4 high. Set. Horn set is going to come off a double team here. Wilson's going to line up a three. Left that one a little short. Canner's inside for that board. Takes it up strong and scores. Nice job by Keely Canner, carving out space. Missed a layup on the previous possession, but she was right where she needed to be there. Good strong board and was able to get it up on the rim, and it went through. Here's Rogers stepping into a three. That one's short. Nice box out there by Kinch. Couldn't quite secure the board, though, and it's going to be a timeout for Unicoi. So missed opportunity there for Tennessee High. Fumbled that rebound. Unicoi is able to keep possession, although had to spend a timeout to get it. So it's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away here for just a minute, get a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah. That internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure. Anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back to Viking Sports Network. Tennessee High with a 13-point lead, 10-point lead out of half, so they've added a couple of points to that. This third quarter has been pretty entertaining. A lot of up and down action. And only 4 fouls combined, so it's been pretty mistake-free there. Although it's been a little sloppy at times, I think. Both teams getting out over their skis a little bit with some of the pace that they were trying to play with. Ball's in the corner, and I think a reach-in foul here on Wilson. Ball was possessed there by Tennessee High for a second. I think Wilson tried to throw it off of one of the Unicoi players, and I think they were able to get it back, and then a reach-in foul. So, ball is going to stay with Unicoi here. Minute 30 to go. It appears that Rush is going to key it in for Unicoi. Into Rogers, then over to Bennett. Tennessee High in a man-to-man. Katie Granger, number 25, back in the ball game for Tennessee High as well. Played some good minutes in the first half. She's going to go on Bennett. Nice move up and under, though, by Bennett. Got loose and was able to put it home. Sweet move there with the left hand as well. Ball all the way down to Canner. Could not get a handle on it, and it's off of the Unicoi players. Good hustle there by Granger to kind of force that play. Tennessee High is going to retain possession. Ball kind of surprised Canner. She turned around. There it was right on cue. Anyway, Tennessee High with Will Hoyt going to key it in. Into Foot. Finds Wolfenbarger. Double screen down low for Will Hoyt. He's going to line up a 3. Left it a little bit short. Nice job by Foot there to be on the spot. Looks like there's going to be a reach-in foul, looks like. Yes. Foul there on Farner. That's her third. Under a minute to go. That's going to bring Kaylee Toney, number 11, back into the ball game. Ball into Foot. Spins with the left hand, couldn't get it to go. The ball's cleared out by Bennett. Nice move there by Foot, just couldn't quite get enough on that left hand to get it above the rim. Will Hoyt and Bennett out top. Nice job by Will Hoyt. Really close to a 5-second call there. Tennessee High's defensive rotation. Here goes a rush off the dribble, pops from about 12, and she knocks it down. Aggressive defense there by Tennessee High, but nice composure by the Lady Blue Devils to kind of keep things in check, and they have cut this lead back to single digits, back to 9 points. Tennessee High with 15 seconds. There goes Will Hoyt off the dribble. Inside, nice move off the glass and scores. Pretty move by Addie Will Hoyt. Didn't press the issue too much there and was able to get a good look at the basket. Ooh, stepped out of bounds, yep. Nice defense there by Wolfenbarger, kind of giving just a little bit of a retreat, not allowing Lingerfeld to get down the sideline. So 4 seconds to go. Turnover there by Unicoi. 4 seconds, plenty of time for Will Hoyt to maybe get a shot up here. Passes, oh, look like she was trying to hit Tabor there just a little bit high on the pass. Goes out of bounds. So 54-43. So Tennessee High, with all that action happening in the third quarter, Tennessee High adds 1 point to their lead coming out of halftime. So 54-43 as we enter the fourth quarter. Tennessee High leads Unicoi County. We'll step aside for just a minute, and we'll bring you fourth quarter action here in just a second on the Viking Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange, free delivery, sure, and oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That is what Friendship Ford's got.
We're dealing.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Fourth quarter action about ready to get underway from Viking Hall. Tennessee High with an 11-point lead over Unicoi County. Tennessee High will have the ball first, I believe, to start the quarter. Opportunity to add to their lead, which has been over 20 at times here this evening. But really since about the 3-minute mark of the second quarter has been kind of cut into that 9 to 12 point range pretty regularly. Reach-in foul to start the quarter. Rush is going to pick up her second, so first of the quarter. Unicoi looking like they're going to double team every time ball's touched there by Wilhoit, although she's got a good look at a three here. Couldn't get it to go. Inside position there. No, oh! Don't really love that call. Looked like Tabor had inside position and is going to get called for the foul. Don't have it. All fairness, that was on the far end of the floor, so I didn't have the best angle, but from what I could see, looked like she was inside. So anyway, unfortunate situation there for Tabor. She picks up her fourth. The ball goes back to Unicoi. Nice cut inside there by Lingerfeld, drops it off. Good rotation by the Tennessee High defense here. Good scramble on this defensive possession. It ends up in a miss. Nice job by the Tennessee High defense making sure there was somebody in the lane that entire time. Wolfenbarg with a nice move, but couldn't get it to go. Now, Unicoi's got a breakout, but Tennessee High's defense does get back. Rush lines up a three, no good. Kinch is able to grab the rebound. And there's a reach-in foul there by Farner. It's going to be her fourth, I believe. So both teams now with a starter with 4 fouls. 2 quick fouls for Unicoi as well. And that'll play into this as we head to the second half of the fourth quarter. Because again, we get to 5 team fouls, and either side's going to shoot 2 free throws. Pass ahead, Foot does a nice job. Now, looks like she probably got away with the travel there, but finds Kinch for a wide open jumper, and she nails it. I had a pretty good angle to see that. Looked like there was a little bit of a switch of the pivot foot there by Foot. Referee didn't catch it, and that ends up with 2 points for Kinch, who was wide open after that nice interior pass. There's Foot with a nice job recognizing that, digging down, and causes another turnover right there. Good recognition by Kiana Foot to see that drive, and she left her wing position to get down and kind of dug down to the post, and she caused that turnover. Here's Wilhoit off the dribble. Goes inside, looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. Right call there, I think, as well. Wilhoit tried to fake out the defender with a little bit of ball fake, and the defender did not bite. Wilhoit picks up her third. So 6.5 to go, Tennessee High up 13. Ball back to the Lady Blue Devils here. Again, no help in that scenario. Not sure exactly what the defensive call was there. This Foot just let Lingerfeld go to her dominant right side. Nobody rotated for an easy layup there. Inside, there's Jones. Off the back. A couple of nice buckets this evening. Jasmine Jones, nice minutes off the bench for her. She's got 4 points. Nice bucket there. And one of those situations where you really needed one. Good defense here on this side. 2-man game for Unicoi, kind of shut down. Nice job there by Wilhoit, 2-stepping over. Vidrio drives inside. Ball is kind of loose, but again, picked up by Rush. She's going to take it to her left, and she's good. Again, good composure there by the Lady Blue Devils. Just kind of, even though a couple of things went a little haywire there, and lose their composure. Again, Tennessee High has now picked up 3 team fouls. Rush going to key it in. There's Lingerfeld going to line up a 3. And off the rim twice, no good. But Foot's able to run down the rebound. She pushes into the front court. Kicks to Wilhoit. He's going to settle things. Set back out to the top here and reset. Kinch over to Foot. There's Wilhoit's got a good look at a 3. And she buries it. That's a big-time shot by Addie Wilhoit there. Kind of in that range there where she hasn't had a ton of really good looks this evening. But that one she had her feet set and was ready to fire and pushes the Tennessee High lead back to 16. Better rotation here on this defensive possession. And that forced a tougher shot. There's Foot on the backside to rebound. Good job that time. And communication by the Tennessee High defense. You saw some help side defense and then also some rotation. Even though Rush got a decent look, it certainly wasn't as clean as they'd been getting here over the last little bit. Kinch off the dribble, takes a baseline, drops it inside to Jones. She scores again. Jasmine Jones having a night off the bench. 3 for 3 from the field, providing a nice offensive spark, and Tennessee High's lead now all of a sudden back to 18. Foot almost had a hand on that pass. Here goes Lingerfeld baseline. Missed that one badly. It's just one of those scenarios. Ball just kind of got away from her, and Kinchu was in actually pretty good position. Couldn't have been prepared for that shot to end up landing where it landed. Lady Blue Devils were able to corral that and put it home. Pick up their third team foul here. Rogers picks up her fourth, as we are right on the cusp of getting to the halfway point here at the fourth quarter. Tennessee High's lead at 16. Looks like they're going to call a timeout here, get everything settled and ready for the second half of the fourth quarter. We had a full timeout, so we'll step away. We'll hear from our sponsors and we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for balling, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
We're dealing!
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
You like trucks? Friendship's
Welcome
got
back to
trucks.
the Viking Sports Network. 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Tennessee High 63, Unicoi 47. Nice run here in the fourth quarter. Tennessee High's defensive intensity's picked up. They've done a better job rotating. They've knocked down a couple of timely shots and got a couple of nice buckets from the bench as well. And we'll see exactly how they can see if they can close this out after the timeout there. The ball's going to be kicked into Wolfenbarger. She takes it off the dribble. Inside, and there's Jones again. Finds herself open, and she just continues to pour it on. 4 for 4 from the field. Jasmine Jones finding herself in the right spot at the right time, providing excellent minutes for the Lady Vikings this evening. Anytime you can get that level of production from your bench, you gotta really love it. Better rotation here. Tennessee High starting to shut down some of these passing angles and the driving angles. Nice job there by, he's got a slide. Kinch did a really good job of keeping Vidrio out of the paint, but got fouled on the way up. Jones is going to pick up the foul. It's her first. Vidrio's going to go to the line for 2. She knocks down the first. Missed. Jones runs it down off of Lady Blue Devils, and Tennessee High is going to retain possession. Will Hoyt's going to key it in here. Unicoi with a kind of full court man-to-man. Nice catch there by Foot. She's going to push it into the front court. Kinch thought better of that. She's going to get back, ball back out. Foot off the dribble. Finds Wolfenbarger. Nice job by Tennessee High getting themselves set here. Wolfenbarger off the dribble, takes it to the left. Nice move inside. Beautiful move by Chase Wolfenbarger. Beat the initial defense and saw, hey, I got a lane all the way to the rim. And she laid it up nicely. And the lead swells to 19 for the Lady Vikings. Right about the 3-minute mark here. Good defense there by Will Hoyt. Snuffed out that drive. Tennessee High's defense really picked up here in the second half. Fourth quarter specifically, they've been really sound in their defensive rotations. Good communication, help and recover. It's the name of the game with a man-to-man defense, and they've done it really well here in the fourth. That's why this lead has kind of exploded out to 19 when it was down to 8-9 points. Goes Will Hoyt off the dribble, looking to kick back out, and lost it out of bounds. Couldn't tell from this angle if that was tipped or not. The referees say no. And the ball's headed back to Unicoi. Under 2:30 to play. Rush into the front court. His foot opportunity there. Tried to overplay. Lingerfeld did a good job of kind of walling her off. And then steps into about 15 feet and knocks it down. Time is definitely on Tennessee High's side here. They can play keep away a little bit. Unicoi is probably going to be forced to foul, and they do. It's just a couple of ticks over 2 minutes to go. Lingerfeld picks up her third. Tennessee High up 17 as we're going to tick under 2 minutes to go on this possession. Both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Tennessee High said with playing a little bit of keep away here as the clock ticks away. Foot doing a good job of drawing the defense away. Kicks back out to Wilhoit. Very nicely done. Wilhoit just kind of trying to keep the distance. Does a nice job there. Kicks across. Wolfenbarger's going to take it back out top. Kicks to Kinch. He's going to drive through. Gets fouled on the drive. And will head to the line for 2. Under 1:30 to play. Nice job by Tennessee High on that offensive possession, being strong with the basketball. In the game situations, that's exactly what you want. Make the defense come to you. And they ran quite a bit of time off the clock, about 35 seconds off the clock there. Kinch buries the first. Second free throw is up and rattles off, no good. And they're going to reach and foul, which you don't want to do there in that scenario. 18-point lead. Going to send Unicoi to the line to shoot 2. That is the 15th foul on Tennessee High, so that is going to send Noelle Farner to the line for 2 with the clock stopped. First free throw is good. Second free throw up and good as well. 16-point lead. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go. Full court man-to-man pressure here for Unicoi, it appears. There goes Wilhoit. Slips through pretty easily to get that. We'll see what Unicoi is going to decide to do. If they're going to try to pressure, they do. Try to get the ball out of Wilhoit's hands, but she finds Wolfenbarger. Kinch in the corner is going to try to dribble out of there off a Unicoi foot and out of bounds. Tennessee High out of bounds here. Wilhoit's going to trigger it in. Over the top to Wolfenbarger. She's got it. Kicks over to Foot. Wilhoit's going to come out to her. Try to nice job there by Foot to recognize what was going on. Get some space between her and the defender. Finds Wilhoit, and the game of keep away continues. Wilhoit continues to do that as we tick under 50 to go. Continues to create enough space to where he can't get a 5 count. Excellent ball handler. It looks like Unicoi is going to be, at least in some ways, okay with this clock just kind of running out. Doesn't look like they're going to try to foul here, at least not intentionally. Nice job by Foot. Kept possession. And we get a quick timeout for Tennessee High with just a little over 26 seconds to go. So it is going to be a full timeout, so we'll step away for just a minute. We'll come back here and get you guys the last 25, 26 seconds of this ball game. Reminder that we do have varsity boys action coming up. We'll preview that game here in just a little bit as well. Back here shortly.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
So when are you gonna get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. 26.1 to go. Pretty academic here at this point. Tennessee High up 16. Impressive performance by the Lady Vikings in their opening game of the Mountain Lakes Conference season. Got a jump ball there on the inbounds. It's going to go back to Lady Blue Devils. Again, Unicoi comes in with a record of 13-7. So Coach Broyles bringing in a squad that's had some pretty good success early on. Tennessee High's record 11-6, but they played a really tough non-conference schedule as well. So their record maybe not quite indicative of how good of a team they are and how improved they've been. So as Tennessee High will get their first win of the conference season so far. We'll see exactly how that plays out. But again, Coach Vance got to be thrilled, especially with the bench play. The Addie Moores of the world, Jasmine Jones putting in 8 points this evening, Mazzy Wilson and several others. Keely Cantor also mentioned they're off the bench. So a deep squad that Coach Vance has been able to assemble, and Tennessee High just continues to get better as time heads forward. So impressive performance and a 68-52 victory. So coming up here in about 15 minutes, we'll have varsity boys action here on the Viking Sports Network as well. A Unicoi squad who is ranked currently 8th in the state, record of 17-4. Really impressive group that's going to be coming into Viking Hall this evening. Tennessee High's record probably really not indicative of the team that they have. This is a pretty solid Tennessee High team. They have played an insanely tough non-conference schedule in a couple of tournaments, including the Arby's Classic, facing some of the better competition that probably any team in the state of Tennessee has faced, quite honestly. So we'll see as conference play kicks off where both these sides stand. So 15 minutes from now, stick with us here on the Viking Sports Network. We'll bring you some Mountain Lakes Conference action. Tennessee High, their first conference game of the season. We'll be back here shortly.
Whatever it is you drive, you'll find it a friendship. Tell him, Mitch.
We're dealing!
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for pollen, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the night's contest between the Unicoi County Blue Devils and your Tennessee High Vikings. Now, please join me as we congratulate Colin Brown, who scored his 1,000th career point on Saturday night. Please join Coach Meetings with the Viking basketball staff and team in honoring Colin Brown for this great accomplishment. And now for Vikes starting lineups. Together with the away team, the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Starting at forward, junior number 1, Hannah Tutman. Starting at guard, sophomore number 3, Colby Jones. Starting at forward, the senior number 4, Mason Hensley. Starting at guard, the junior number 20, Garrett Sellers. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 33, Jackson Simmons. The Blue Devils are coached by Jordan Simmons. And now for your Tennessee High Vikings. And guard, a junior, number 3, Howard Brown. Starting at guard, 0, sophomore, Braden Howard. Starting at forward, the junior, number 5, Xander Villa. Starting at forward, the junior, number 13, Jack Singleton. And starting at forward, the sophomore, number 20, Reed Miller. The Vikings are coached by Michael McNeely.
Welcome to the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. We've got boys varsity action about ready to commence here at Viking Hall. Tennessee High taking on Unicoi. Unicoi coming in with a sterling 17-4 overall record, 1-0 in the Mountain Lakes Conference. This is Tennessee High's first game in conference play so far this year. So we'll see exactly how this all plays out. But Unicoi 17-4 ranked in the top 10 in the state currently. Tennessee High's record probably a little bit deceiving in the overall aspect of pedestrian, 8-11. But considering very likely you could probably put Tennessee High's their schedule up against anybody's in the state of Tennessee. A couple of tournaments they played in, including the Arby's Classic, played some just ridiculously tough competition. So we'll see how this translates as we head into Mountain Lakes Conference play here from Viking Hall. Starters for both sides as we roll through. For Unicoi, number 1, Coda Cutlip. Number 3, Colby Jones. Number 4, Mason Hensley. Number 20, Garrett Sellers. And number 33, Jackson Simmons. As Tennessee High forces a turnover on their first possession. Braden Howard with the ball in his hands. Number 3, Colin Brown, who was announced before the game, has scored his 1,000th point in the last ball game. Jack Singleton, number 13, from the corner. His spot, the corner 3. And Tennessee High gets the first points of the ball game. So Howard, number 0, Brown, number 3, Singleton, number 13, Xander Phillips, number 5, and number 20, Reed Miller. Is Howard with the steal. He's going to take it the length of the floor. Tennessee High out for a 5-0 early lead. Just what the doctor ordered here for the Vikings against this highly touted Blue Devil squad from Irwin. Again, Tennessee High has been tested. There's Brown trying to tip that away. Almost had a steal himself there in that case. Again, scored his 1,000th point as a Tennessee High Viking. And again, just a junior, so half a season to go and a full senior season to go. In that case, Coach Michael McMeans obviously seeing quite a bit of growth out of his leader and the primary ball handler, number 3, Colin Brown. Jump shot there, no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Simmons left that shot a little bit short. Here goes Phillips into the front court. Slides into the about 6-foot area. Box out inside. Miller was battling, but he's going to get called for an over-the-back foul. Reed Miller picks up his first team foul of the ball game. Inside. Ball to the perimeter. It's a 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Up high is Cutlip to go get that rebound. That name sounds familiar. His dad, Ken Cutlip, was a longtime boys coach at Science Hill here locally. Now actually on the girls staff here at Unicoi. And a couple of his sons on this squad. Jordan Simmons, Irwin born and bred, is the head coach. A couple of his sons on this squad as well. All in the family for the Unicoi Blue Devils here for sure. Turnover there, out of bounds, back to Tennessee High. A 2-man game there between Miller and Brown. Brown slides off of that, gets to the corner, hits a 3, and he nails it. So, really quick start here for Tennessee High on their home floor. An 8-0 start with a couple of turnovers defensively and some hot shooting early on. Tennessee High is going to get an opportunity to push this lead out to double digits here. As Howard ran down that rebound. Brings it into the front court. Nice behind the back move to get himself free. Steps in with the left hand, lays it up off the glass and scores. Beautiful move there by number 0, Braden Howard. And Tennessee High comes out smoking here in this early phase. A quick 10-0 run to start this ball game. So again, when you look at records and you see exactly how all this plays, again, you see one team at 17-4, the other team at 8-11. You think, okay, well this doesn't look like a particularly great matchup. But overall, he said you look up and down Tennessee High's, almost 20 games here. Played a couple of really tough teams in Southwest Virginia and Gate City and Abingdon. Swept the city series between Tennessee High and Virginia High. Beat a good Westridge team, who's a division above them. Swept that series as well. So the wins that they've had have been quality, and certainly the level of opponent that they've played. Including teams like Jackson Reed out of Washington, D.C., who was a Arby's Classic finalist. They have not been playing slouches. So, coaches say that a lot, and sometimes it sounds like coach speak, and sometimes it is. But in Tennessee High's scenario, they have played an extremely tough schedule, and, that really does get you ready for conference play. Good inside maneuver there by Cutlip. Was able to get a couple opportunities, and he's going to earn himself a shot at the free throw line. And that's going to be Miller's second foul. Miller picks up his second in the early phase. Looks like we're going to see Colby Lamb come in. Lamb is a super sub for Tennessee Highs. Plays quite a few minutes in a couple different positions. Tennessee High going into once Lamb hits. Kind of a 5-guard style offense. Unicoi didn't bring a ton of size to the floor either. So going to be kind of a freewheeling ball game as far as that's concerned. Not a ton of size on either squad. Guard laden as the game has kind of moved that direction. Cursory man-to-man pressure here in the backcourt as Brown brings it up. His counterpart, number 3, Jones. Double high screen. It's off of Singleton. Brown going to work. Finds Howard in the corner. Singleton's got a good shot at Singleton with a good look at straightaway 3. He buries it. So 2 for 2 in the early phase for Jack Singleton. Tennessee High continues to shoot the ball really, really well in this early phase, but getting quality shots as well, contributing to that. Here's Cutlip left alone. He's going to step into a 3. Couldn't get it to go. There's Phillips up high to get that rebound. Nice job by Xander Phillips. Good position on his part. He brings it into the front court. Howard back to Phillips. Nice cut inside by Brown. Lamb runs that down. It's a good ball movement here by Tennessee High. The ball is really kind of popping from spot to spot. They're getting good looks because of it. Brown forced that one. Caught himself kind of in midair there, and he wasn't able to get a good look at the rim. There's Cutlip long, no good. Back end, ball's on the floor. Good hustle there by the Blue Devils to keep that alive. Here goes Simmons off the dribble, poked away by Howard, but he's going to get called for a foul from behind. So again, couldn't ask for a much better start. Coach McMeans and his Vikings against a, let's say, a highly touted group coming out from Irwin, 13-1 in this early phase. Let's see what answers Coach Simmons and his crew can come up with here. Pass over the top. Simmons versus Howard. Goes off the dribble. Nice challenge there by Brown. Made that a really tough shot. Good battle inside, though. Hensley and Simmons, Brady Simmons, in the ball game. Nice job by kind of walling things off, and they get the second shot and the bucket as we head down towards 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Howard working with Phillips and Brown on one side of the floor as Tennessee High rebalances things. Lamb off to Brown. Top of the key, takes Jones off the dribble, hangs, couldn't get it to go. Good help there by Simmons coming over to make that a tough shot. Jones pushes back the other direction. Simmons one-on-one with Lamb. Slides, good job by Lamb, keeping pace. Made that a tough shot. Up high, and he gets the board. Tennessee High doing a pretty good job of keeping the shooters for Unicoi kind of clamped down here so far. Every shot that they've taken has been contested. Inside to Howard, back out to Singleton. Thought better of that one, wasn't quite in rhythm. Comes Phillips off a down screen. Steps in at 15, back out to Singleton, who's already hit 2, and now he's 3 for 3. Jack Singleton working really nicely in that kind of screen and pop game, and he's found himself in a couple of different spots. Corner, straight away, and now from one from the wing. He's knocked down all 3 and pushes the Tennessee High lead back to 13. Lamb against Jones. Nice job by Lamb to cut off that baseline drive. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Nice spinning move there by Simmons. Pretty move there by Jackson Simmons. Got just enough space from Howard and was able to get that jump shot up. Riley Gentry and number 10, Keelan Rodriguez in for Unicoi. Gentry, one of the few seniors you're going to see play for Tennessee High in regular minutes. It's a junior and sophomore laden team for the Tennessee High Vikings, so still quite a bit of growth with this bunch as they some of these guys playing some of especially the guys like Howard and Singleton playing some of their first real varsity minutes this year. Gentry's been a rotational guy for the last couple of years, and obviously Brown and Phillips have played quite a bit since their freshman year. So, but again, levels of experience. Kind of interesting here for Tennessee High as that group continues to grow. But again, most of these guys are going to be back for at least one more year as Coach McMeans continues to build this program. It was this is the first team foul on Unicoi. That foul was on Simmons. Goes Brown off the dribble. Inside, lays up a driving layup, couldn't get it to go. Tough shot. Good defense there by Unicoi to force him into that tough one. Here's Hensley, no good. Blocks out inside by Gentry, off the leg of Simmons and out of bounds. Nice job by Gentry. Hustle that down. Tennessee High gets the ball back with just a little bit more than a minute to play. Howard's going to bring it into the front court. Rodriguez there to meet him as we dip under a minute to play here in the first. In Tennessee High up 11. A bit of a horns play. Brown goes off the dribble, hangs, and gets fouled. Again, I like that setup. Usually when you see that kind of horns play at top, the 2 highs, usually it's two post players. That was a way to get Brown the ball in kind of an isolated scenario. I'm chuckling as the referee surprised Brown by tossing that ball a little early, so he gets that free throw. No big thing for Colin Brown, who knocks down that free throw. But a good setup there. I like that. Play design. Brown cans 2. Tennessee High comes in with some full court man-to-man. Howard up to pick up Simmons. Switch off with Lamb, and then back to switch there in that case. So one of the charms of playing 5 guards is basically you can switch any type of screen out there. Nice move there by Simmons. Recognized an opportunity to get to about 15. Rose up and knocked it down. That mid-range game has been solid for him so far. under 30 to go. Tennessee High with a 11-point lead. Really good first quarter for the Vikings here. Probably couldn't have asked for much of a better one. Only giving up a couple of buckets on the offensive end and have really shot the ball well on their offensive end, especially from distance. And Jack Singleton, 3 for 3 from 3 so far, has half the Tennessee High points. Under 10 to go. Brown off the screen. Going to pop a 3. And that one rattles off. Looked like it had a chance to drop through. No good. A long attempt by Rodriguez falls short. And Tennessee High comes off the first quarter here against their highly ranked Unicoi team and leads 18-7. We'll step away for just a minute in between quarters. And we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to bring you second quarter action.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for balling, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
We're dealing!
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Good opening quarter for Tennessee High, leading by 11 points as we head into the second. Number 12, Landon Graham into the ball game. Another sub you're going to see come off the Tennessee High bunch. Nice move there inside by Jones. He knocks that down. Reed Miller back into the game. He picked up 2 early fouls, so something to keep an eye on there as well. Tennessee High kind of going with this is the larger lineup that they're going to have out there with Miller, who's kind of an inside-outside guy anyway. But he's looking inside there, posted up strong. He's got the smaller Hensley on him. He's going to get the ball in that mid-post. Spins, lost it out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Tennessee High. Or maybe not. Okay. Well, we got a little wardrobe malfunction here, I think. The referees are being pretty strict about having these guys have their shirt tails tucked in. One of the points of emphasis, I guess, as far as that's concerned, has been that way for quite some time. We got a foul here in the corner, I believe. The hold, so Jones is going to pick that foul up. Here comes Miller back in the game with his jersey now in order. He's going to replace Lamb. Some good minutes there in that first quarter, excuse me. We had a little referee powwow here. Yeah. I believe the score is correct. So, yeah. 18-9 after that bucket. There's Graham in the corner. Over to Brown. Faces down with Hensley. Beats him to the spot. And Hensley's going to pick that foul up. Brown just with that ultra quick first step. Really hard to keep in front.
Alan Bowler Jones, his second personal. Second.
Brown to the line for 2. Knocks down that first one. Cutlip back into the game for Unicoi. Second free throw upcoming. Okay. So we had a little bit of a foul change. Hensley's actually going to pick up that last foul, which I think was the right call. Brown misses a second, but gets his own offensive board. Takes it up strong, misses that one, stays with it, and lost it out of bounds back to Unicoi. So missed opportunity there. Good hustle by Brown to get that second opportunity, but missed that short one. Tennessee High's lead stays at 10. Simmons into the front court. Over to Rodriguez. Side cut there from Cutlip. A lot of passing and cutting here on this offensive side. Ball swing, pass and cut. Nice D by Miller. Used that length of his to be able to get a hand on that pass. He kind of read what was going on and stepped into that passing lane. Tennessee High forces another Unicoi turnover. Looking for an opportunity here to expand their 10-point advantage. Miller hits a little three-man game, a little three-man weave here on this end with Miller now into the post, going to go to work. Nice kick across to Singleton, who's already hit one from there, and he hits another. Jack Singleton, red hot so far in this first half. 4 for 4 from distance, and he's just kind of been playing off and is spotting up really well off of a lot of the action that's been happening, especially with Brown, Howard, and Phillips. Nice play there. Kick ahead, and Singleton's going to have a layup opportunity. Takes it up strong and scores. Jack Singleton having the first half of his life so far. Right? But again, credit to him just playing in a position where he's comfortable and he's getting things done. The help of his teammates. Nice job there by Miller. That board, Tennessee High with a 15-point lead, looking to add to it. He goes Brown in the full court. A little step back jumper. Missed that one. There's Graham, though, on the offensive boards. He's able to pick that one off. Tennessee High gets a second opportunity. Who thought Singleton might like that one up. A little heat check there, but he thought better of it. Tennessee High slows it down here, try to get a little bit of offensive movement. Nice move by Graham. Laid it up, couldn't get it to go. Good move there by Landon Graham. Just couldn't quite drop that one. Here comes Simmons. Back in the front court. Nice move off the dribble. Brown swats that. Oh, probably. I see that happen. You see that happen too very, very often. Looked like he was pretty clean. Might have got a little bit of arm or elbow in there. But a lot of times when a defensive player swats down at the ball, referees just can't help themselves. That's going to get called probably 9 times out of 10. So, to the free throw line is Simmons. This is the first. Just the first foul on Brown. And the first foul at Tennessee High this quarter. Second free throw for Simmons is up and rattles off, so nothing doing from the free throw line there for the Blue Devils. Here goes Brown pushing pace, steps through, lays it up in the right hand and scores it. Brown is just really hard to handle in that full court. He and his Lady Viking sort of cohort, Addie Wilhoit, kind of play in a similar fashion. I said if you don't get in front of them, they're gonna really hurt you in the full court. Brown has become an excellent finisher with both hands at the rim. Just missed that pass, and there was Simmons cutting into that lead with the 3. Brown almost got a hand on that pass as well. Simmons is the recipient. Nice pass out. Here's Singleton again, lines up another one. Ooh, and that one just rattled in and out. That looked good when it left his hand. Had a pretty good angle right behind him. Looked like that one was going to drop as well. Number 20, Garrett Sellers with the ball. Nice job by Howard, is harassing him out front. And that's they're going to get a little hand check foul. Looked like it was really close to a 5-second call, but Howard got a little handsy at the end right there. Second foul on Howard. Good ball pressure by him there. Really, really close to a 5-second call. Into the game for Unicoi is the younger Cutlip. Kate, goes Singleton again. He's going to go in and lay it home. Singleton's torrid first half. Pace continues. 16 points, I believe, for Jack Singleton here in the first half, who is just having an awesome first half here at Viking Hall. Playing passing lanes, has knocked down 4 out of 5 threes. Just been doing it all for Tennessee High on both ends. Jack Singleton, big time performance so far. So Tennessee High with a 28-12 lead. Playing excellent, really playing excellent on both ends. Pushing the ball in transition, executed well in the half court, evidenced by the threes that have been made there. And then also looking for those kind of either cross court or kind of floated passes that they've seen from the Blue Devils so far. And they've been able to take advantage, and they've led to several runouts and baskets as we head to the midway point of the second quarter here. 16-point lead for Tennessee High, pretty impressive. Again, against this well-seasoned and pretty highly touted Unicoi team. Pass and cut continuity offense here for the Blue Devils. Goes Jones off the dribble, takes it in strong against Miller, but Miller's there, timed it perfectly, swatted that away. Nice job by Miller to, again, with 2 fouls, kind of had to give a little bit of ground, but he saw that shot coming Again, that length and athleticism that the sophomore brings, something that Tennessee High really is benefiting from. Nice, there goes Brown inside again, doing all that work and playing super aggressively. He gets to that left-hand dominant side. He's just really hard to deal with because he can come back to his right a lot of times. But again, just kind of a little fake to the right, came back to the left, got the hoop and the harm, and Simmons picks up his second foul as Brown completes the three-point play. Big-time stuff by Colin Brown. Tennessee High just kind of pouring it on here in this early phase. Still 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Unicoi playing that 5 out. So again, these teams very, very similar in their offensive approach. Play kind of a 2-guard, 3-guard, 2 forward, or 4-guard, 1 forward type of offense. So a lot of perimeter orientation. Good move inside there by Simmons. He seems to have, that's a really nice move. Jackson Simmons is tough in that kind of mid-range from 10 to 15 feet. He's been really solid, doing the bulk of the scoring for his squad so far. But it's been mostly from that mid-range scenario. Goes Brown, little jump shot, little pull-up, Luka Doncic style pull-up there. Nice move there by Brown. He's got his offensive game really working. In same kind of 5 out. Tennessee High trying to pressure outside the 3-point line. Doing a good job of trying to cut off these passing lanes. Nice job by Miller there, snuffing that one out. As they tried to make that cut to Sellers. He saw that coming. Was able to knock that away. Here comes Graham back in. He's going to replace Howard. Again, Howard's got 2 fouls. So an opportunity there for Coach McMeans to maybe steal some minutes here as the first half winds down. Brown's going to pick up a second foul there. Got caught in the post as Simmons was trying to get him in the lane. So that's Brown picks up his second. Ball into Sellers. Back inside. Graham now on Simmons. Moves his feet well to be able to push him back out to the perimeter. Really nice job by Landon Graham. Long 3 by by Jones. That ball got out of his hands in a hurry. He knocks that down to pull Unicoi back within 16 as we dip down towards 2 minutes to go. Brown isolated against Sellers here, goes off the dribble. Look, tried to drop that down to Miller. A little bit too much steam on that pass. He couldn't complete it. So turnover, back to Unicoi as we do dip under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Going with a little full court pressure. Simmons drops it off. Tipped away, almost a steal. Sellers catches. It's kind of a wild play. Brown actually did tip that away. Sellers kind of was surprised, caught that thing at the top of the key. There's nobody home, so he just popped a 3, and back-to-back threes now pull Unicoi back within 13. Dribble handoff action here out top for Tennessee High. Goes Singleton off the dribble, finds Phillips. He's got a good look at a 3. Couldn't get that one to go. It was a good look, just couldn't quite get it to drop. Brown is able to avoid a foul there. Simmons, though, steps into that mid-range where he's just been money all night. Running off the 3-point line, but he has been really, really tough from that spot right there. About anywhere between 10 and 15 feet, he's just not missed. So, nice little run here by Unicoi to get back in this ball game. Tennessee High had really built out a 16, 18-point lead. Now they've cut this thing down to 11 as we approach a minute to go here in the second quarter. So Coach Simmons and his crew, obviously, they're coming in here with 17 wins already under their belt. It's a solid squad that he's got here. Tennessee High kind of came out and shot the ball extremely well, pressured him, and maybe caused some turnovers there, built that lead. But his team has stayed steady and the second quarter has been able to get the offense going a little bit more. And they've cut this Tennessee High lead to within a bucket of just a so out of bounds there, off of a Unicoi player, back to Tennessee High. Full court man-to-man pressure here for the Blue Devils. Ball passed into Brown. It's going to go off of him. It's going to go, well, I'm not sure whose ball it is. Yeah, it looked like it was off Unicoi, and it was, yeah. Referee just pointed the wrong way. So, Tennessee High's ball on the spot. Xander Phillips taking the ball out. Go long. Here's Lamb, who's got an opportunity here for a layup. Nice job by Sellers running that down. Pass was just a little bit awry. Lamb didn't quite see it in time, but again, Tennessee High will keep possession on their end of the floor now. Underneath the basket. We flip sides. Phillips into Brown. Back to Phillips. Clears the side. Lamb, Tennessee High, methodical in this offensive possession. A little double high ball screen here for Brown. Kicks inside to Lamb. Nice cut, but out of bounds. Off of Sellers and stays here with Tennessee High. They set up their out of bounds. Staggered screen there for Brown in the corner. Ball back over the top to Singleton. Brown gets his troop set. Straight man-to-man on this possession for Unicoi. Dribble handoff. Phillips trying to turn the corner. Nice job by Cutlip to cut that off. Nice move there by Phillips to get free. Goes Graham off the dribble. Reverse pivot inside. Nice move by Landon Graham. Just couldn't get it to go. He's had a couple of those where he's got himself free, just hadn't been able to finish. Trapped by Tennessee High there. Everybody's back's turned. Sellers goes in and misses the layup. Tennessee High's defenders' backs were turned there on that backdoor cut. Really nice cut and play by Sellers. He just got a little excited and couldn't finish. Goes Brown off the dribble. Fall away jumper off the rim, no good. And that's going to be the end of the half. So, kind of an up and down first half there. We had Tennessee High with a big lead, and then a nice run by Unicoi to bring themselves back into contention. But again, you ask Coach McMeans, especially under the circumstances, you're playing the number 8 team in the state at your level, and you got an 11-point lead at halftime. You got to be thrilled. So, 10 minutes between now and the beginning of the third quarter. We're going to step away. We do have the Viking dance team that's going to entertain you here for the first part of this. So enjoy that. We'll be back here in about 10 for the third quarter action between Tennessee High and Unicoi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court for your halftime entertainment, the Tennessee High School Varsity Dance Team.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for balling, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
We're dealing.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
ladies and gentlemen, there's a white forerunner with
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. Second half action about ready to get underway. Tennessee High took an 11-point lead into the locker room, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Impressive first half by the Vikings. Colin Brown's going to get double teamed in the back court. Looking for some help. Finds Miller, and they got numbers here, 3-on-2. There's Howard's going to get a good look at a three, and a great start for Tennessee High. Nice recognition by Brown, and it's good track back there by Miller, who then took a couple of dribbles and found Howard wide open. And he was the recipient of that, pushing the lead back out to 14. Inside, Hensley's wide, is by himself, breakdown communication-wise defensively, and he takes advantage. So both teams with the bucket to start the half. Here goes Miller off the dribble. He's got the angle. Kicks over to Singleton, back to Howard, and Brown's got to look at a three from the top of the key, and that one drops. Tennessee High with two really nice offensive possessions to start the half. Really nice recognition all the way through on both sides. Good passing and two really good looks from the outside, and they buried both of them. Switch defensively as Miller slides out on Hensley. Backdoor cut there, nice job by Jones. Just Sellers dropped down nicely, but again, good challenge. Oh, necessarily love that call. Looked like both guys were just battling for the ball. Brown's going to pick up his third foul. Kind of a loose ball scenario there. It wasn't really a ton of contact. That's just one of those where you just want to see a play on. There's Simmons just doing all that work. He's been a mid-range monster throughout this ball game. He's just really been tough in that range. Ball back out to Miller. Tennessee High spreads things out. Both teams with buckets on their first two possessions. Tennessee High, though, with threes on both of theirs. Inside, there's Miller, got good possession. Swings back to his dominant right-hand side. Nice move by Reed Miller. Recognized that he was not going to get what he needed going to his left and swung back to his right, put it up on the glass, and scored it. Tennessee High's lead back to 15. There goes one of the few shots that's been missed by Simmons from that angle. Did a good job of getting free, but couldn't quite knock that one down. Tennessee High with a chance to expand their 15-point lead here. Off Phillips got a good look at it. Couldn't get it to go. No good inside. Nice move there by Cutlip, but couldn't get it to go. Goes Browns pushing back. Nice move to get free. A little fake to like he was going to head back out and set the offense, but got himself free instead. Foul on Hensley. That's going to be his third. Phillips looks inside, looks for Miller. He's got good position, goes to work, spins again, back to that right-hand side and makes another sweet move. Doing some work inside. I think Tennessee High's found a little bit of a mismatch there if they can get Miller into that spot. Using his length and his good footwork there to get himself three. He's got back-to-back buckets. Again, Phillips going to pick up a foul, so Simmons has been ultra-aggressive offensively, and why not? Inside the three-point line, he's just been deadly, so he gets himself to the free throw line here. Phillips picks up the foul, just his first. Simmons knocks down the first free throw. But Unicoi having a hard time solving this Tennessee High offense. They've scored inside and out with regularity. Again, they've got 5 guys on the floor that can all fill it up. Not a ton of great options to try to stop them. There's a foul, reach-in foul there. Howard kind of fumbled that ball, but it ended up being beneficial as the Blue Devils reached in and grabbed his arm. Second personal. 2 team fouls on both sides. As we tick down towards 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Howard handles out front, kicks over to Phillips. Again, spread offense with Miller kind of ducking in and out of that post. There's Brown for 3, left that one short. Good box out there by Cutlip. Rode Phillips out of the play. Looked like he might have had an angle to get an offensive board, but Cutlip was not allowing it to happen. There goes Simmons off that dribble again. Left that one short. There's Miller there for the board. Simmons seemingly get free just about any time he wants. It's Howard pushing to his left, up off the glass. No good, but Brown is there for the tip. Couldn't get that to go either. Unfortunate for Tennessee High. Both of those shots looked like they had a chance to go in. Nice move inside by Sellers. Miller with 2 fouls, didn't want to pick up a third. Challenged that shot, but Sellers made a nice move to score. That lead continues to hover right around a dozen points. 13 currently for Tennessee High as we get down towards the halfway point of the third. Brown blows by the defense, but he couldn't get that layup. Ooh, lucky he didn't pick up his 4th foul right there too. Kind of turned his body to try to shield that off, and the ball kind of went awry when he did that. Off the glass, no good. There's Miller with the board, and he kicks out to Brown. He's got an angle to the rim. He's going to take it up strong, and he scores that one. Nice run out there by Brown. A good recognition by Miller to get that out to him and hit him in stride. And it leads back to 15. Simmons into the front court, guarded by Howard. Drops it down. Kick back out to Jones for 3. That ball's long. Ball's tipped around, and Miller runs it down. Brown into the front court in transition. Kind of secondary break, decides to get things set up. He's going to take it in kind of that mid-post. Have Howard run off him, and then he goes to work. Nice switch off, and there's a good backdoor cut by Phillips, and he lays it home. The lead continues to swell for Tennessee High. Good execution right there by Brown. Good recognition by Phillips to hit that backdoor cut. Tennessee High's lead now at 17, as we're now close to 3 minutes to play. And what's just been kind of a free-flowing game. Has not been a ton of fouls, hadn't been a ton of timeouts. It's just been kind of up and down action. Goes Sellers off the dribble. He's had a nice third quarter. Couldn't get that one to go, though. Tennessee High's got numbers they push. There goes Howard. Steps in. Oh, with a sweet overhand move. Braden Howard pushes the lead out to 19. What a move on his part right there. Used that kind of swim move to get himself to the rim and scored it. Tennessee High defense get a couple more stops here. Push this lead out. It might be really hard for Unicoi to overcome. Nice play there by Cutlip to get that as a tough shot over Phillips, who had the extended arm. But Tennessee High starting to assert themselves offensively, and Unicoi having a really, really tough time keeping a lid on things defensively. We've got a full timeout, so we'll step away for just a minute. Be back here to bring you the last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the third quarter here on the Viking Sports Network.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure, anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
Go back to the Viking Sports Network. Tennessee High has run a 10-point halftime lead out to 17. Large lead has been as large as 19. As they now have an opportunity to match that or take a shot over that if a three-pointer falls. Colby Lamb, number 11, back in the ballgame. This looks like Unicoi is going to switch to a zone here in this scenario, try to push more of this action out towards the perimeter and keep it there. We'll see how effective that happens to be, because Tennessee High has shot the ball really well from the perimeter. We'll see flashing we'll probably see Miller and Singleton kind of flash into that mid-post area. Looks like Colby Lamb's going to run kind of that short corner concept as well. And we'll look for overloads. Ball's reversed over here to Singleton and then to Brown. Tennessee High can be pretty methodical here, because there's not a ton of ball pressure in this particular case. So again, with a 17-point lead, there's no real hurry. Unicoi gonna have to try to bring some type of ball pressure. Miller down in the low post, goes to work, takes the ball back out. Nice job though by Jones digging down. That ball's tipped and turned over. Goes Jones off the dribble, inside, throws up a floater, no good. Inside, Simmons is able to get the board out to Simmons, and he nails the three. So productive offensive possession there, Simmons to Simmons, and that cuts the lead back to 14. So again, like the concept by Coach Jordan Simmons here. Try to slow down this Tennessee High attack because they were just kind of slicing up the Blue Devil defense against that man-to-man. Here goes Miller, and the follow-away is no good. So again, it has kind of stymied some of that offensive momentum that Tennessee High was building. Shot there by Cutlip's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. So again, defensive change a lot of times can do that. It takes a minute for offensive teams to kind of get on track when they haven't been running against. They've been running against a man-to-man this whole game, and now all of a sudden they're playing up against the zone. It does tend to slow offenses down a little bit when it comes down to it. But again, Tennessee High with a pretty significant lead here. They don't have to be in a big hurry on the offensive end. Goes Brown into the front court, passes off to Lamb. Nice inside cut by Colby. Lamb's got a good look at it, about a 12-footer. Couldn't get it to go, though. That's the type of shot you really want against the zone. Big thing is you just got to be able to knock it down when you get the opportunity. Good job there by Miller staying with Cutlip on that dribble. Goes Simmons inside. Passes off to the other Cutlip, who left that one a little bit short. Nice job by Singleton to get that rebound on the backside. Tennessee High probably going to hold for one shot here. We got Cutlips and Cutlips, and we got Simmonses and Simmonses. They're all over the place here on the Unicoi side. 5 seconds to go. Brown's got the line one up. He's going to line up an opportunity for a three. Lets it fly. Lets it a little bit short. He's dead on line, but it's a little bit short. Tennessee High, after all that, built up a 19-point lead. A couple buckets there by Unicoi to get themselves back in. That's kind of how it's gone. Tennessee High hasn't been able to push through that last leg to be able to build up that lead and maybe get it up to 20+. So Unicoi kind of hanging around here. But Tennessee High definitely in command, 49-35 as we end the third quarter. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to bring you fourth quarter action.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Fourth quarter about ready to begin. Unicoi down 14, but they will have the first possession here to begin the fourth. Simmons, who's been the big offensive presence here for the Blue Devils, have the ball in his hand quite a bit, I would suspect, as we head through this fourth quarter. He's been quite effective throughout this ballgame. Nice hands there by Brown to slap that away. The first possession for Unicoi is a turnover. Again, now back to, nope, they're going to stick with that 2-3, which was effective. Graham, who was the intended target, turned his back, and the ball goes out of bounds. So 2 turnovers to start the start the quarter. One for each side. So Tennessee High would have loved to take advantage of that opportunity there, get a stop and a score to start the quarter. The first 4 minutes is, from the coach speak side, you know, first 4 minutes of this quarter is really kind of key to everybody. Nice job there by Jones tapping that home. Fortunate bounce. You know, if you're a team like Tennessee High's got a now dozen-point lead, if you can maintain that lead or add to it in the first 4 minutes of the game, first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, it's really, really hard for a team to come back in the last 4 minutes under those circumstances. Conversely, if you're Unicoi, you're looking at that and saying, okay, the first 4 minutes, we got to get this lead down to below 10, first of all, and then maybe down to try to get it down to maybe a 2 or 3 possession game, give ourselves a chance in that last 4 minutes. Miller with a nice little shot there from 15 feet. Again, that's the shot against the zone that you really want to be looking for, that kind of mid-range 15-footer. Nice move there by Simmons, but he couldn't get it to go. Tennessee High's got numbers here if they run out. Here goes Singleton, decides to pull it back out. Not necessarily a bad thing. Unicoi did get back pretty well in that case. Graham and Singleton just kind of playing a little 2-man game here. Here goes Graham into the lane, drops it off to Miller for a short shot, no good. Lamb was inside, got an opportunity there, couldn't get it to go. But it stays with Tennessee High. So Howard and Phillips back into the game. Lamb and Graham take a seat. Provided a couple of nice minutes there for the rest for the starters. Phillips and Howard now come back in fresh. Tennessee High up 14. There's a nice cut there by Phillips. He's got a nice look at a 15-footer. Rattles around, but couldn't get it to go. Again, that's the shot Tennessee High's found that opportunity to be there. Just had a couple of opportunities fall away. There's again Simmons from that 15-foot spot, just making a living there this evening. Nice kick ahead by Brown. There's Miller. Had Singleton cutting on the backside, but nice job by Hensley to knock that away. Phillips to trigger in. Finds Howard in the corner. Goes off the dribble against the zone. Pulls it back out. Ooh, just dropped Cutlip right there. Got their feet tangled up, look like. Tennessee High taking their time. No big rush with a dozen-point lead against this zone. Just got to handle it and be strong with it. There goes Howard through the middle. Nice little floater, but he couldn't get it to go. Miller's battling inside, but couldn't get it. And it's cleared away by Jones. A couple opportunities there for Tennessee High. I thought that floater for Howard was going to drop. Couldn't get it to go. Battle inside. Ball's tipped around. Ball's tipped back out to Jackson Simmons. Here goes Cutlip, who has that shot blocked, but a little bit of body contact there with Miller, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So second opportunity there for the Blue Devils is going to pay off with Caden Cutlip heading to the line for two. Left-handed freshman. First free throw is up and good. Expect to see a little full court pressure here from the Blue Devils as well, as we are a little bit more than a quarter of the way through the fourth quarter here. Second free throw rattles home. And got a sub here. Referee maybe have a little blood on the jersey or something of that nature. I believe that's probably the case. So Graham's back in to replace Howard while he gets that taken care of. Ball into Brown, as we expected. A little 2-2-1 pressure here by the Blue Devils. Brown's going to take it off the dribble here, kick it ahead all the way to Miller, who's got an inside play. Beautiful pass by Colin Brown. Saw that all the way from about 65 feet away. Hit Miller in stride. Miller took a little contact and was able to get that ball to drop, and he's going to get an and one opportunity here. Beautiful play by Colin Brown. Excellent pass. Having your head up against that press is big. Miller cannot get the three-point play to complete. Misses the free throw. And Simmons brings the ball into the front court. Nice job there by Graham. Pressuring that pass, and ball's out of bounds. So the lead's kind of sticking right about that 12-point mark, as we're right about that 4-minute mark here is what we were talking about. Unicoi trying to cut into that lead. They haven't had much success, although a nice shot there by Cutlip does cut it to 10. Tennessee has done a good job of handling the basketball. Graham down to Miller. A nice job there, a good step in by Jones. Takes that away. Now we're going to see an opportunity here for Simmons. Takes that through, and the lead is now cut to single digits. So that's what you don't want in those scenarios, is a turnover in that, especially in that case. Want to be strong with the basketball, make the defense come to you, especially in these circumstances. So Howard back in, another capable ball handler back in, primary ball handler. The lead is now cut to, it's still 3 possessions, but a little bit more reachable. So this is, like I said, kind of where Unicoi wanted to be as we got to the 4-minute mark. Try to cut this lead to, below 10, which they did successfully. There's Miller inside though, sticks with it, can't make that one. Second opportunity, still couldn't get it to go. So missed opportunity there for Tennessee High. Had really good looks at that, could not get any of those to go. Nice defense there by Phillips, cutting off that drive. Here goes Simmons off the dribble. Nice challenge there by Howard, but it couldn't get. Tennessee High does not get the rebound. And we get a second opportunity here for nice defense there by Phillips, and there goes Howard all the way. He's going to lay it home. Big time play. Nice job by Phillips. He did a really good job on that defensive possession, cutting the drives off. Eventually Howard was able to steal that away and go in for an uncontested layup. So full timeout. Tennessee High up 10. We'll step away here for just a minute. We'll bring you back here to the last 3 minutes and 35 seconds of the fourth quarter.
So when are you gonna get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure, anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. After that breakaway layup by Braden Howard, Tennessee High's lead back to 10 was briefly cut to single digits. Still a long way to go, 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Neither team with any real significant foul trouble, so just one foul apiece here in the quarter. That may be significant as we get closer to free throw time, if you will. Jones for three, he knocks that down, so good offensive possession there by Unicoi, finding Jones wide open in the corner. He's able to knock that down, pull the lead back. Again, still a three-possession game. Here's Brown stepping into three on the other end. He comes right back. So every time Unicoi seems to be poised to make a run, Tennessee High's had an answer. Simmons going off the dribble against Phillips. Takes it inside. Fall away jump shot, left that one short. There's Miller on the backside to get the board. Nice job there. Miller going up high over the Unicoi offense to pull that down. He's fouled. Again, just the second team foul on Unicoi, so quite a ways from the bonus yet. But that was a fifth foul on Hensley, so his night is finished. So Unicoi does lose a starter here, which is significant, starting post player. Coach Simmons taking his time here to try to figure out who he's going to sub in. He's got 30 seconds, and it's going to be Cutlip. So we'll have a pair of Cutlips and a pair of Simmonses on the floor here as we head towards the final stage. Under 3 minutes to go. Kind of a big offensive possession here for Tennessee High. They can get a bucket here or get themselves at the free throw line. Again, that pushes that lead back to a dozen. And as we're dipping down towards 2 minutes to go, that's a pretty significant margin. Here goes Miller. Nice kick out to Singleton. Good floor spacing here by Tennessee High. Unicoi having to try to run two players anywhere on the court to try to trap, and it's a really hard thing to do when Tennessee High's got the floor balanced the way that they do. Kick back over to Howard. Time is bleeding away here. Nice inside move, kick back out. It's a wrong spot to go with. It's a right idea, but just the pass was not executed very well. Nice take inside. Really not a terrible foul, actually, by Phillips, make him earn it at the free throw line. But that inside pass, it isn't what Singleton was looking at, was that cross-court pass, which against the zone is usually an effective one. Just didn't quite get enough air underneath that pass, and it ended up as a turnover. Simmons rattles home the first. Tennessee High did successfully run about 40 seconds off the clock there. The clock is their friend with a three-possession lead. He's got to be strong with the basketball here in these half-court possessions. Unicoi's probably going to be forced to foul here before too long. Howard drops it down to Miller. Thought better of it. Takes it back out as being fouled there. Yep. So Miller wasn't quite on balance, which made that a really pretty smart move on his part to try to dribble that back out. 13 fouls, so we still have one to give for the Blue Devils in this scenario. There's Howard in the corner. Inside to Miller, who's got a shot inside. Nice play. He's going to get himself to the free throw line. Nice interior pass there. Post feed by Howard. And Miller now has an opportunity to push his lead back to 10 with a couple of made free throws. First free throw is good. Second one to come, as we're just a tick above 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Second free throw is long, but sticks and drops through. It all looks the same in the scorebook. Wasn't the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it all counts the same. So Tennessee High's lead is back to 10. Simmons off the dribble. He's been working in this capacity all night. Left that one short, though. And ball's tipped around, is loose. Cutlip kicks out to Cutlip. He's got to look at a three, no good. Singleton, really nice rebound by Jack Singleton. Yeah. Physical board there by number 13, Jack Singleton, who had an awesome first half offensively. He's been kind of quiet offensively in the second half, but big rebound right there. And that is the 15th foul, so that's going to send Brown to the line on the other end. And that's kind of what you need in these end-of-game situations. Those shots go up. We've got to try to keep the opponent to one shot. And once they do that, they're just about forced to foul. Make some free throws, and you can push this lead out pretty significantly. Could not get the first to go, though. Second one upcoming. Brown has had a heck of a ball game here, both shooting and passing. Top-notch floor game this evening for him. Makes one or two. So as the clock continues to tick down, Tennessee High with an 11-point lead. Dribble handoff, good switch there. Force Jones to take a tough two, and there's Miller with the board. That's excellent defense there on that end by Tennessee High. Exactly what you want. Good play by Cutlip to steal that away. Passes to his brother, who doesn't swat it away by Miller onto the stage, forcing the referee. Actually, Coda Cutlip's going to do the honors, getting him up the stage and bring that ball back. So the ball does stay with Unicoi here. Nice play by Miller, tracking back to swat that ball away. Tennessee High needs a couple of stops here to ice this game. Simmons to Simmons, back to Simmons. Nice crossover dribble to get free. Brown's there with a challenge, though. Really nice challenge. Again, Tennessee High with Miller with the board. That was a big stop. Now Tennessee High's just got to be strong with the basketball. Kick it up ahead if necessary. Brown's going to get past the half line. No fouls called, even though looks like Unicoi's trying to foul. Tennessee High was able to run about another 5-6 seconds off the clock, and that's going to still send Brown to the line for two.
Foul number one, his first person.
First foul on Coda Cutlip. With under a minute to go. Again, some free throws here to try to ice this thing for Tennessee High. First shot for Brown is up and pure. One more upcoming. Brown knocks down a pair. And Tennessee High leads by a baker's dozen. Quick timeout here for Coach McNeese to set his defense. 30-second timeout. Impressive performance here by Tennessee High. Again, we stress the records don't necessarily match. Unicoi with 17 wins so far this season, have beaten David Crockett, who's another highly rated team here in East Tennessee. So again, no slouches, obviously. But Tennessee High's record's a little deceiving, considering just the quality of competition they played in the first 20 games of the season. So all that preseason stuff doesn't matter record-wise near as much as your conference record does. So Tennessee High looking to go 1-0 here, and it looks within their grasp at this stage of the game. Nice backdoor cut by Simmons. He's going to lay that home. Quick timeout here for Unicoi to try to set their defense, but again, a tall order with 45 seconds to go and an 11-point lead. So probably looking for some traps and pressure here to see if they can't get a steal and maybe some quick buckets. We'll take this one last opportunity to step away. We'll get a couple of words from our sponsor. We'll be back here shortly to bring you the last 45 seconds.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure, anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. 46.6 seconds to go. Tennessee High holds an 11-point lead. In the bonus. So just got to be strong with the basketball here. Make a pass or two. Very likely Unicoi is going to have to foul. Again, 2 shots now after we hit the 5-foul bonus. So the old 1-and-1 is no longer in play. Yep, Tennessee High not able to get the ball in there. So they're going to have to burn a timeout. They still have one remaining, one timeout each way. As far as that goes. It's going to be a full timeout. But anyway, we'll stay right here since we just took a timeout. So, again, impressive performance by Tennessee High. Spearheaded in that first quarter and a half by Jack Singleton, who poured in 16 points in that first half. Was really efficient from three, hit 4 out of 5 from three, and then also had a couple of run-out layups as well. And then Colin Brown started to get involved more offensively as that second quarter and then into the third waned on. But it's been a pretty balanced game overall when you look at Tennessee High's output. Nice game from Braden Howard. Reed Miller as well has contributed on that offensive end, especially with an interior presence. So just a really good ball game all the way around for a Tennessee High squad that's battle-tested and now poised to go 1-0 in the conference against one of the better teams in this area. Nice slick play there, out of bounds play to get Brown the ball back. I like that setup. Perfectly legal play for Phillips to step across the line as long as the ball doesn't cross the line or his feet are both out of bounds. You see that play fairly often in end-of-game situations. Nice job to get the ball back to one of their better free throw shooters as Brown steps to the line. Just knocked down a pair. He's going to miss that first one. They'll let that one a little short. A little more knee bend here as we get to the end of the games. Caden Cutler back into the ball game. A little offense for defense. Shuffle there. Brown knocks down the second. So lead back to a dozen as we dip under 40 to go. Simmons goes off the dribble. Misses that one. Miller couldn't quite get that to go, and then kind of the worst case scenario there. Foul and with a basket. So with a bucket here, or with a made free throw here, Unicoi can cut it to a 3-possession lead. One free throw here for Coda Cutlip. Free throw's long, no good. Miller's up high to grab the board. And dribbled himself right into trouble, though. And it is Tennessee High's basketball, though. So Tennessee High does retain possession. 27 seconds to go on a spot out of bounds. Howard's going to break loose. He gets free. He'll be able to dribble some more time off the clock here. He's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Nice job there by Howard, using his quickness to be able to get loose. Ran another 5 seconds off the clock there before Rodriguez could get to him to foul. Howard's going to shoot two. First one's a little short. Second free throw upcoming. That same offense for defense exchange with Cutlip back in the ball game. Second free throw for Howard is good. Tennessee High forces Unicoi to throw it in. Nice job, good hands there by Phillips to knock that away. Goes Simmons, going to good look at a three. That one's long, no good. And Singleton comes up with the board, and that will just about do it. It's academic here at this point. Brown crosses half court. Tennessee High is going to get themselves a really nice opening victory in conference play. The Mountain Lakes now is on notice as Tennessee High takes down 8th-ranked Unicoi here in this early phase. Tennessee High making a little bit of a statement this evening about, hey, don't look at our record too much. We've just been battle-tested, so now as we roll through conference play, we'll see exactly what these Tennessee High Vikings are made of. I think that early season, really rough schedule has seasoned this group, and I know Coach McMean's got to be thrilled with the outcome of that particular contest. So Tennessee High, boys and girls teams, nice victories here this evening. A sweep here on the home floor against Unicoi. So good opening night here for Tennessee High. A pair of victories at the varsity level. And we'll see exactly how that continues to translate as they head down the road. We've got games at Sullivan East here on Friday this week. So just down the road about 6 miles for Tennessee High, their second game of the conference season. So I'm your host, CJ Manahan, signing off. As always, Viking Pride.